Good evening, everybody. This is Nadeem here, and welcome here in the home of cricket here in UAE, CBFS T-20 League 2022, live from Sharjah Cricket Stadium. And today we have another very exciting match between Colatta Choclates and JVC Stallions. Let me take you to the middle with Nishant going to talk about the pitch report.
Another day, same wicket, and this probably today looks the best that it has looked so far in this tournament. It looks very smooth, and that Sharjah sheen is prominent. You can see the tufts of grass there nicely rolled in, but some loose strands here and there like this one might just come for, but I think all in all it looks very, very smooth, very, very even. Good carry, good bounce, win the toss, bat first.
Well, that was a pitch report for you. Wicket looks quite okay for batting as well as for bowling. Now let's find out how the captain thinks. Nishant is there in the middle along with two captains.
Well, I've been told that there is a huge Gujarati population here in the UAE, and today they are celebrating New Year's. So to all the Gujarati friends, it's Saal Mubarak. And of course, as the new year begins, it's time for a new game in the SkyExchange.net Sharjah CBFS T20 Season 2, powered by Fan Code. The match is between Colatta Choclates and JVC Stallions. To my left is Krishna Kumar, the captain of Colatta Choclates, and we have a familiar face of Mr. Iftikhar Ali, who is back with the match referee duties, and we have the JVC Stallions skipper Kiran Mohan. Of course, the partners Arba Sports Services. It's going to be Krishna Kumar to spin the coin, and Kiran will call. Go for it.
Heads.
Heads is the call.
Head it is.
It's a head. So, Kiran, you've won the toss. What would you like to do?
We like to bat on this wicket. It looks good, and we'll be able to score and set a target for the opposition team.
Not a great start to the tournament, but looking forward to making amends here. What are the changes that you've made? Any in the side?
No changes. Just bringing back the fast bowlers in, and hope to get something out of the wicket.
Yeah, and of course, yesterday we saw a run chase was completed pretty easily. Still, you feel that batting first is the best idea here?
Yes. Today we want to try out batting first. On this
And what's the score that you're looking at?
Again, 140, 150.
Good luck for the game.
Sure, thank you.
Well, come forward, Krishna. So, what would you have done had you won the toss?
Actually, suddenly captain asked me to go for a toss. I was a bit nervous. This is first time I'm coming here for toss. And we have 4 changes. Myself and Nikhil and Rizwan and Junaid Shamsu comes in place of some players. Because I didn't come for last match, I don't know who played. That's all.
And what do you think you would have done had you won the toss?
If we won the toss, we will go for a bat first. Then make 200, 180 plus is good for defend opposite team.
But now you'll have to chase. So, what do you think is going to be the total that you'll look at?
How much we can restrict them as much as we can. We want to do that. There is no restriction scores. We are not planned that as much below 100. Maybe they will score 150. Whatever they score, we want to go for the chase. Yep.
Good luck for the game and have a good one.
Thank you very much.
Well, of course, there is Krishna Kumar looked a little nervous there as the captain for the first time. Happens, and of course, he's much more fluent on the field. So that's the news from the middle. Kiran Mohan has won the toss. JVC Stallions will be batting first.
Well, so news from the middle is that JVC Stallions have won the toss and they have elected to bat first. So let me tell you who are the teams today. Colatta Choclates, Ranjit Mani is the captain, Hari Prasad, Muhammad Rizwan Sabir, Junaid Samsuddin, Gopan Gopakumar, Intizar Ali, Tehmoor Ali, Vishnu Ramesh, Nikhil Srinivasan, Krishna Kumar Ramakrishnan, and Sayam Ramesh. For JVC Stallions, led by Kiran Mohan, Akmal Rashid, Bilal Adil, Habib Asif, Hamid Shahbaz, Imran Khan Cheetah, Manikandan Kalmutu, Muhammad Qasim, Nareen Qasim Yaqub, and Umar Yasin. So So JVC have won the toss and they have elected to bat first. Meanwhile, as Ranjit was mentioning, that there are probably 4 changes in their team, and that will be interesting, that who are getting the chance and how they deliver tonight. With me, joining Mr. Asim, one and only. Welcome, Asim.
Thank you, Nadeem, and good evening to all our viewers. Live from Sharjah Cricket Stadium. It's going to be an exciting contest here between the two teams. Colatta Chocolates taking on JVC Stallions. And both the teams, they haven't registered points yet on the table. Colatta facing defeat in the very first game, and so did JVC Stallions. An interesting call here. We have seen teams opting to bat first. So suddenly, teams are not taking the due aspect into consideration. They are just trying to play, as per their strengths. And these are the run getters here in the tournament. Ronak Panoli leading the chart there, 2 matches, 143 runs. And I think it's a very positive aspect here for Ronak Panoli getting back in the form. Usman Khan, he got a ton in the previous game, 113 for him in 2 games. Shrey Sethi, he has got 110 runs in 2 matches as well. And Asif Khan, that only game for him, 106. I definitely feel that he's going to be in there among the top 2, if not down. Furqan Khalil, 77 in that game. Abhay Jotin, 59 in that only game that he played. Sagar Kalyan, Rahul Chopra, Shahrukh Amin played 2 games and they're slightly under 60 runs there. So it's too early stage here to actually vouch on any particular player. But 2 names in particular, in fact 3 of them, Shrey Sethi, Asif Khan, Abhay Jotin. And as well as Usman Khan. I mean, I'm backing on these 4 players that they will probably, we'll see them throughout in this particular standings as the tournament progresses. And we are just moments away from the action as the 2 umpires walk into the middle, Mujahid and Asif Iqbal making their way to the center. We'll take a quick short break here and we'll be back with the live action just minutes away. So right there, we are here for this exciting battle here. One of the two teams will definitely put points on the table. Men in purple winning the toss, electing to bat first, and Hamid Shahbaz is the batter who's going to face strike against Gopakumar Gopalakrishnan. And the man who has been letting his ball do the talking in the Bukhatar League is out here, who's going to start the proceedings here. There we go. Umpire says play.
Well, White to start with, trying to bowl the arm ball. A spinner to start the attack, Asim. Interesting call.
Well, I'm not surprised. I myself have led the team where Gopa has played, and I was always preferring that Gopa starts off with the new ball. Unless I have some very good pacers who are doing a decent job with the new ball. If I don't, then Gopa is the go-to option, definitely.
Yeah. And this time, driven away straight to the mid-off fielder. They will take a single. Well, it becomes very important for the spinner who comes and start bowling right up there to bowl within the line and length. Because the moment he misses the line and length, he will be punished. As a spinner, you will have very minimum buffer room to give room basically to the batter. Nicely played again, but straight to the fielder.
Now, I'm not surprised here why they started with Gopakumar, because they don't have Manpreet Singh, they don't have Saifullah, they don't have Zishan Bhatt. I'm not sure what bowling attack they are coming up here with, but it's a very surprising move that 3 of their fast bowlers are not playing.
I don't know exact reason, but definitely it was mentioned by the captain that they are having 4 changes in this game. But and this time on the leg side, played nicely toward the deep square leg for a boundary.
That's very interesting out there. The name Cheetah on the screens, popularly known as Imran. I think you know, these nicknames that we see in tape ball cricket, looks like that is one of those nicknames that he has there, Cheetah.
And he played that shot like a cheetah. Nice shot.
Well, pouncing onto that bat ball like a cheetah for sure. 4 of 2. He's off the mark. Well, that's a brilliant delivery. Now, it will be a test here for Imran that, you know, to play against this quality side. But I'm just trying to understand who are the bowling options here for the team, Colatta Choclates. Gopa, definitely. Sham Ramesh will be one. So that's the second option there. A quick single taken. A very interesting call there from Hamid Shahbaz. So they have interesting options out here. Gopakumar, Sham Ramesh, Intezar Ali, for that matter. Will not be surprised if Rizwan Sabir is used in the bowling. He's a decent all-rounder. Ranjit Mani himself. They have Krishna Kumar, who can bowl a couple of overs. That played upish and nicely timed towards extra cover. Gets a boundary. This is a strong-looking start here for JVC Stallions. It was pitched up, meant to be played in that direction, and going in with the flow there, Hamid Shahbaz. And gets a boundary. End of the first over, JVC Stallions 11 for no loss. It's a new over here, and not surprised. One of those names that I mentioned there, Rizwan Sabir, has been introduced here from the Bukhatar end. So no recognized fast bowler, but they're going with their all-rounder here.
Oh, nicely bowled, Asim. It looks Definitely a good bowler, the way the ball was pitched on a dangerous area, nicely bowled. Passed up by Sabir.
I think if you keep bowling there in that sort of a trajectory, it's going to be always difficult for any top quality batsman. You talk about, take out names from UAE cricket. Even the best of the batters will not be able to face that sort of a length so easily. And it offered swing on that occasion. Good delivery.
I think definitely Colatta Chocolates have did some homework. They knew this bowler is capable of bowling good, and look at that. Immediately he find that outswinger going, and Shahbaz looks very much like Shahzad of Afghanistan. He's given some kind of advice to Cheetah. And this time there was an opportunity, but he misses it. It was short, outside off, couldn't really connect. Cheetah must not be happy. This is a T-20 game. Usually batters likes to take advantage of those deliveries, Asim.
Definitely there, Rizwan Sabir on top of the situation. He has bowled 3 different deliveries and keeping the batsman guessing with the kind of shot selection he needs to have. Look at that. Top quality ball there from Rizwan Sabir. Now pitching it in that right zone where the batsman is actually getting confused whether to go on to the front foot or stay back at the back foot and try to punch it. But trust me, that movement, that late swing did that magic here for Rizwan Sabir. Batsman beat and all ends up there.
Beautiful bowling, and again, better ball, little short in length, defensively played by Cheetah. I mean, Sabir looks very impressive. I'm seeing him first time bowling, but he's right on money.
Definitely right on Ranjit Mani's plan, I would say, Nadeem. And this is quality stuff here coming in from Rizwan Sabir. They're playing his first game in the CBFS, be it Bukhatir or be it 2020. And that was meant to be punished. That was wide outside the off stump and lashed onto it there, Imran Cheetah. That's a Cheetah shot from Imran.
Beautiful shot. Ball was there to hit. It was short, outside off, and he took full advantage of it. Few bounces across the boundary line. 2 overs completed. JVC playing well on 15 without losing any wicket.
So that expensive over from Gopa Kumar was that first spell here coming in for the ace of Colatta Chocolates. And it's time for Sham Ramesh, who's been introduced here. That's going to be interesting here how Sham bowls with the new ball. We have seen him bowl with the old ball. With the new, he is a tad expensive in terms of his extras. Let's see what he does. That was quick. That was fired onto his pads and will fetch him an extra run there.
Little bit, I think he got little bit in swing, but again the direction was towards the leg side. It will be interesting how he will be bowling to Cheetah, who is playing very nicely on 9, just faced 10 deliveries. Both the batters have played some beautiful looking shots, Asim. This also shows that wicket is also playing well.
That's brilliantly bowled. Good dive there from KK Krishna Kumar. But what a chase here coming in from the tee by Taimur Ali. He's a good fielder. And pure commitment there in the field by Colatta Chocolates. Everyone made sure that they ran there to save that boundary. Wasn't timed well. And one of the safest fielders in the house there, Krishna Kumar.
Very good commitment from the fielders. Almost 4 fielders were running behind the ball. And it was KK who won the race, finally collected and threw it back. Well, Siam is definitely getting good in dipper, good in swing. And he has got a little bit pace as well.
And that was a wild swing coming in from Imran Cheetah. Now, he likes, it seems the way he's approaching his batting, he wants width to free his arms. We saw that in the previous over as well. That bad ball from Rizwan Sabir was dispatched outside the off stump. The previous one as well was wide outside the off stump, and immediately he lashed onto it. Didn't make connection, but his intentions are very clear. Anything pitched outside the off stump, he's going to go after it.
That should be the plan. This is T20 game, and nicely bowled, slower one, but beautifully played as well. There is a fielder though. He will take just a single. Good cricket, Asim.
Good overall cricket, I would say. Excellent bowling from Sham Ramesh, and just trying to cut a space on that occasion, but nicely checked there by Imran, and not committing to the shot pretty early. That was the key.
Definitely, as a good batter, you must always check till the last moment what the bowler is doing. And this time again played, and he found the gap. This will race away toward the boundary. No slow outfield, Asim.
Well, absolutely. You know, it was glided in the gap between the backward point and point fielder. And the key about it is that Taimur did not leave the race. He kept on chasing the ball. And because of the sluggish, slowish outfield, I would say, I would probably feel Hamid Shehbaz is a bit unlucky. 21 already on board without a wicket. And that's a good-looking start here for JVC.
And this time closer to the bat, driven away. This will definitely cross the boundary line. Another 4 coming up for Shahbaz, and JVC has moved on to 25 for the loss of no wicket after 3 overs.
Look at that. That was pitched up and hammered by Hamid Shehbaz. I mean, you just can't get away if you keep bowling that length. Over pitch delivery, meant to be dispatched. And it is Rizwan Sabir who's going to continue from the Bukhatir end. And definitely some learning for him, that do not pitch it up close to the bat and do not offer width. Keep it close to the stumps and slightly on the good length area. That's what he does, and that's been glided towards the third. We'll get a single.
Again, a better ball, not convincingly played by Cheetah. He will get a run though. Well, so far, the finding is that pitch is playing so nicely. Even if you're really not there on top of the ball, still you are able to get some runs. At the same time, even the bowlers are also able to get some movement and pace as well from the pitch. Again, this is played. Beautiful shot, over point for a 6.
Class, absolute class from Hamid Shehbaz. Width on offer, it was pitched up. And all he had to do was put bat on ball. Timed perfectly. And placement pitch perfect. Gets maximum out of it. So 7 runs of the first 2 balls here.
Awesome. Beautiful shot it was. I mean, again, as I was mentioning, that pitch is playing so nicely. I mean, he just glided it over, the fielder standing at point position for a beautiful 6. This shows the class of the batter as well as the timing that he has got.
Well, absolutely. Anything in his zone, he's definitely not gonna leave it. As we say, anything in his arc goes out of the park, and that's what just happened there. Hamid Shehbaz on top of things here, moves to 17 of 6 deliveries, and that has been glided towards the third. Junaid Shamsu will cut it down for a single. So this is excellent batting here. Just not going heavy after the bowling here. Not in the zone, playing it for singles, whatever in his zone. He's trying to go for the big ones and making sure that it is giving them the maximum result.
They're playing proper shots. All the shots, whatever they have played, boundaries or even that 6, it came with a proper shot.
That's a better delivery. That's a better delivery. Direct hit, and I think Hamid was gone. And you got to give full marks to Sham Ramesh for that backup effort, Nadeem.
Definitely has saved. I'm sure that, okay, a boundary over there coming up as in the form of overthrow.
Let's look at
Again,
that.
beautiful bowled, and look at the effort. Yes. Could have been very close, Asim.
Beautifully bowled. I think that is the line, that is the channel that you got to be sticking to. He's not able to find frequency there, Hamid Shehbaz. And definitely, disturbing his entire morale the way he's batting right now.
Now, as a good bowler, you must understand, you must need to observe very immediately, as soon as possible, that what the batter is trying to do. Look at that again, the width was offered. Shehbaz really not happy with himself. Opportunity was provided. Well, meanwhile, 4 overs completed. JVC has scored 34 without losing any wicket. So we have got another change in the bowling. Ranjit this time came to bowl from Sharjah Cricket Academy, and he bowls wide ball first up on the leg side. Well, and this is interesting deploy from the captain of Colatta Choclates. 3 bowlers are changed from Sharjah Cricket Academy, and Ranjit came to bowl the 5th over of the match. And this time, good ball, deceived the batsman with his pace. I think it was a slower one. A dot ball, a quickish off spin, slower one coming up from Ranjit.
Well, I don't remember when was the last time Ranjit bowled a quick one. He's always been that slower off-cutters. Once again, the similar delivery. Now he backs, and that has been his strength, to take pace off from the surface.
So this is how he bowls, because I have seen first time, so I thought, okay, he bowled a slower one. So you always bowl like this. Now this will be interesting that as a batsman, once you have checked the bowler that in which speed he bowls and what he is doing, and this time he plays uppishly. There is a fielder coming under it. Nice effort, but not enough.
Not enough. Junaid Shamsu, one of the safest fielders, outfield fielders, I would say, gave that effort which was needed. The ball was skied up in the air. And look at the ground that he covered. Got hands to it, but wasn't enough. Wasn't enough.
And This time he plays beautifully, and this will cross the boundary. In fact, this will go on roof. Maximum coming up from Cheetah.
Now that is a cheetah shot, I would say. It was pitched up in the zone. And there she goes. That was the whack coming in from Imran.
That's a problem if you keep bowling those, like those kind of slow deliveries or that kind of, with that pace, the moment you will get closer to the batter, and this boundary is very shorter, batsman will throw you out of the park.
Exactly. I mean, that was just like holding the ball and throwing it out of the stadium. It was as easy. It was pitched up and no margin for Imran Cheetah to miss that.
Oh, quick delivery this time, beaten him.
Wow. I think in the last 2 years, this is the first time I'm watching Ranjit Mani bowl a quick one.
And he has definitely surprised Cheetah.
Made Cheetah look like a cat on that occasion.
Quick delivery from Ranjit. Good contest going on between Cheetah and Ranjit. Again a slower one this time. Couldn't play it that convincingly. Opportunity was there, but fielder really could never judge that ball.
It's always difficult if you're running in a direction and you got a turn around. It's going to be always difficult to get those catch. And that's the end of the over. It's an expensive start here for Ranjit Mani. 10 conceded. 5 gone. JVC Stallions 44 for no loss. That was a misfield, but we'll just get a single there. No extra damage caused to Team Colatta. So Rizwan Sabir into his 3rd over. So he has been trusted there. And good fielding setup here, I would say. They are not going cross-batted and trying to exploit that offside field, that shorter boundary. And they have put a man behind to play that shot.
Slow one, but got to see, yes, wide given by the umpire. Well, Asim, if I am the bowler, I will try to have a mid-wicket in place or deep square leg in place, and I will test Shahbaz with the short pitch delivery.
Well, I think one surprise delivery can be a good option. Just like that. And takes a single.
With the way Shahbaz is playing, almost on every ball, he is trying to check a room and then he wants to hit towards the offside.
I'm not sure if he's actually Shahbaz or he's Shahid. The T-shirt reads out something. Whereas the name says Hamid Shahbaz.
he is playing very nice. Asim. The
Nice
shot
way to cut the argument. That is nicely foxed there by Rizwan Sabir. He has been impressive.
is very impressive. Unless when he bowls that, on the offside and a little closer to the batter, both these batters loves that particular delivery, off volley, which he is pitching closer to them on the offside. And this time he bowls a white ball on the leg side.
Well, Rizwan has been very consistent with his line. And on that occasion, slightly going down the leg side and will be penalized. So he has been the most economical of the lot. From one end, they are able to score runs freely. But from the other end, where Rizwan is bowling, he has been miserly economical. Just losing his mark, just losing his landing there.
He's bowling his third over, putting a lot of efforts. Already given 17 runs. Now then, Sabir is up against Imran Cheetah, and this time it hit the pad, and good running between the wicket, shy on the stump, but didn't really connect that. One run given by umpire in the form of leg byes.
Now that's I think they'll have to have bowl with a plan here, because leaking runs here and not picking up wickets as well. That's going to be concerning. They have not lost a wicket here, JVC Stallions. That's a full toss delivery and will be played straight to Ranjit Mani. And that will bring the power play to an end. 6 overs gone. 49 for no loss.
That was a six hit by Shabazz. This was an opportunity for the fielder. Good try, but it was not enough. And this was a massive six hit by Imran Cheetah. Well, another bowling change from Sharjah Cricket Academy, and this time Junaid will be bowling his first over and 7th over of the match. Interesting deploy from the captain Asim.
Well, absolutely. Junaid Shamsu was injured and not bowling quite often in the last couple of years, I would say. In fact, more. Did not bowl because of his shoulder injury, but he was batting. He was batting miraculously. All his strengths of his bowling came into his batting.
But Asim, this is first time I am seeing that within 7th over, they have utilized almost 5 bowlers.
Well, I think just trying to cover up that that massive deficit that they have because of that attack bowler that is missing out in the lineup, Saifullah Noor, and now this has been played straight. Sham Ramesh coming underneath it, makes no mistakes, safest fielder, and that's the end of Hamid Shehbaz. Not timing it to perfection with a slower delivery, and with the field restrictions taken off, that was the end of Sham Ramesh. I beg your pardon, end of Hamid Shehbaz. He's making his way back to the pavilion for 20 of 14 deliveries. And JVC Stallions, after that partnership of 50, they lose their first wicket. New man in is going to be Mohammad Qasim. A very like-to-like replacement here as far as the physique is concerned. Not sure if the intent is likewise. We'll have to wait and see. And here he comes. And that's an appeal. Not sure if that was bat or pad first, but it was a close call. Look at that. Well, I think slightly lucky there, the batter. That definitely hit the pad first. And that was a full delivery. Not able to dispatch that one quicker compared to the previous 4 balls that he bowled. And Junaid Shamsu, success in the very first over. And just 1 run conceded in this one. And that has been driven, but straight to the fielder. Captain fields, dot ball, 7 gone. JVC Stallions 50 for 1. Time for a change in the bowling here from the Bukhatir end. Rizwan Sabir has been given a break, definitely to come back in the death overs. And so does Nadeem. He takes a break, and in walks Nishant Majetia. Welcome, Nishant.
Yes, thank you very much, Asim. Good time to come into the comm box because Intizar is one of the bowlers that I've enjoyed watching in the last few games of the Bukhatir League and the opening game for Colatta Choclates in this league, because I enjoy watching bowlers in the classical mold, and he is one of them. Appeal there, but definitely the turn will take it down the leg side.
So the start definitely that they got here, JVC Stallion, that was missing in the previous match. And they have come with a plan. They've come with, you know, all sort of execution that was required here against a mighty Colatta Chocolates. But I'd slightly feel that, you know, they had that edge, JVC Stallions, edge for the fact that no Zishan Butt, no Saifullah Noor, no Manpreet Singh. So the fast bowlers, all their ace fast bowlers are not playing this match. So I think they are slightly, I would say, they have an upper hand in terms of that start that they've got because of missing those talented fast bowlers.
So now it's down to the spinners to do the job. Pretty good start here for Intizar, just a single in the 4 deliveries that he's bowled.
Well, I would definitely not mind getting that short third fielder and getting him close to that mid-wicket area, cut down those singles and add pressure and cover up those extra runs that was leaked in the power play. Meanwhile, that's played in the air. Chance for Taimur, but it just drops short. Could have been a chance, but just not proper timing on that. Sometimes bad timing can save you.
Yes, that has happened quite a lot of times here. And yesterday, match that we had, incredible game. Furqan Khalil looked so good. 113 in 11 overs, and they could only manage 169. DCC Starlets winning by 9 wickets.
I think, you know, it will be very harsh on DCC to call that as an upset, but that was dominance coming in from them.
I think the way they won it can be termed as an upset. Not the fact that they won it, but the way they won it, the way Ronak Panoli dominated with his fine 100. Fantastic. And upset it was today. in the ICC World T20 as well, with Ireland beating England.
I would, honestly, in the conditions that are being played here, especially in this time of the year to play cricket in Australia. And that's a direct hit, and it is gone. Is there anything that Junaid Shamsu would do wrong? Nothing is the answer. Direct hit was needed. Direct hit is what he got, and that is the second wicket here.
Was looking for a quick single there. Direct hit, he was not even in the frame. And sharp call by the umpire there, not bothering to go upstairs. Second wicket down. Qasim is the man who is dismissed here. He is disappointed. He's out for 1 of 6. JVC 52 for 2.
Well, look at that. He was hit in a very uncomfortable position there, and he tried to take the arm of Junaid Shamsu. I mean, I really sometimes fail to understand when you're not able to get those quick singles, why would you want to put your wicket on line? And that's one of those lessons that he would take while walking back to the pavilion. Now, Junaid Shamsu. Well, right in the block hole, and he had no answers. I think that was a very, very immature shot coming in from Imran after playing 30 deliveries. Plays a shot which was not meant to be. And there is another strike here for Junaid Shamsu. Third wicket down here, and they are falling like 9 pins.
Played on the onside, quick single taken. Good running between the wickets there. Twelve more overs to go after this. In fact, 11 to go after this. Junaid, what a spell it has been from him. Very well bowled. Play and a miss by Yasin. Right up there, very well bowled. Excellent delivery. Back to the bowler, another dot ball. Junaid looks to be
Pretty good nick here. And he hadn't bowled for a while. Soft hands down the ground, single taken. 9 overs a bowl, it's 54 for 3.
Intezar to continue here. And how often we have seen a good over from Intezar yields a wicket from the other end. It has been a common phenomena when he's bowling. Applies pressure from one end and the other bowlers, they work in tandem. Ah, good delivery, good delivery. Batsman had no clue. No foot movement at all.
Well, JVC will have their job cut out because just get a feeling with the top order back in the hut. They're under a lot of pressure now. And turn and bounce for Intezar. I understand that he is a conventional bowler, as we know. But Asim, don't you think it will be a great idea in the current circumstances and the kind of batting that we've seen from JVC? Don't you think it will be a great idea for Intezar to come round the wicket and just cramp the batsman for room a little bit?
Absolutely. I mean, but one thing that will be taken out in, of consideration is the fact that the ball will not turn that much. When a off spinner coming around the wicket, the natural tendency is that, imagine a left-hander batter batting, ball, usually it's the arm ball that comes into him. So it's going to be that aspect. Now, if you tell me that I'm going to get a slip in, I would not mind that. As a captain, I would probably look at it as a strategy to pick up wickets. I might go and come out and support you.
Yes, I think it will be a great idea to come round the wicket, get a leg slip in place, keep the batsman guessing whether he's going to, chipped away. They need these close-in fielders now.
This is what I do not like about defensive cricket. When you have picked up wickets, when you have got 3 wickets in a matter of 2 runs, you probably need to have the most aggressive attacking field setup. Yes, you have the chance of leaking runs, but that chance will only come through if the batsman is being ambitious and going after you. That even increases the chances of you picking up wickets. Now, that's exactly what happened there. Bad delivery and batsman pouncing onto the opportunity and punishing him.
Yes, that was nicely struck. It was properly in the slot. Went down and got 6 runs for that. So Yasin moves on to 8 with that shot. Looks like our co-commentator Nadeem is helping out retrieving the ball.
That's good work, champ. And I think a positive looking shot here from Yasin. Gets a 6, and it was meant to be punished. And Intezar getting that punishment for an over-pitch delivery. It's a good delivery played off the back foot, and will get a single. End of 10, 63 for 3. Good delivery from Junaid Shamsu. Look at his bowling spell. 2 overs, 3 runs, 2 wickets.
Actually picked up 3 if you look at it. That run out was his completely.
But at times, you know, the way the rules are, it sometimes gets harsh. Take outside edge, and Taimur will cover it up at the third. Okay, just get a single.
That was a good take by Vishnu. Junaid coming into bowl in a situation where everybody was going for runs. Oh, that's a poor delivery.
Well, every run matters here. And that's a wayward delivery. Not getting away from the eyes of Mujahid Raza.
Beautiful delivery. Excellent delivery there from Junaid again. Mani had no clue about it.
Not sure why is he not sticking onto the stumps there. When batsmen, a new batter is out there, you'll I mean, they say try as much as possible to bowl on the stumps. Takes an outside edge, ball's racing away towards the third, but Taimur Ali, again, doing a fantastic job in the deep. And stopping at least a single there.
It's good work. So 4 fours and 3 sixes so far. In the 11th over, and all those runs came, all those boundaries in fact came during the power play itself. And Yasin has gone for it. That's a good strike.
Anything in his zone, yes, he's gonna go downtown. He likes playing in that zone. We have seen that. And here's one more that is dispatched. First it was the long on, and this one's, first it was long off, and this one's towards the long on direction. Results the same. And Yasin moves on to 16 of 11. JVC's 172 for 3.
Ball has been changed now, so Junaid will bowl with a different ball that was struck very cleanly over the top and onto the canopies. Final delivery of Junaid's third over. That will be a wide. More runs coming through. Opens the face of the blade, looking for a quick single. Just about manages to survive. In fact, they will take it in the end. So 11 overs have been bowled. It's 74 for 3.
Gopa Kumar into the attack. Expensive start for him. He definitely want to cut it down. And nicely played towards the offside for a single.
They'll bring Manikandan on strike. Gopa, expensive first over. He likes those challenges, doesn't he?
Definitely there. You know, when we talk about Gopa, he loves coming into such situations and bowling and getting his team back. Regardless whether he's bowling the first over, coming in with a comeback or anything of that sort. He loves these challenges. That's a delivery that was... You just can't punish that one for sure.
It's very well directed. Angling in, darted by Gopa there. Excellent start for his second over. Outside edge. And Hari is giving it the chase. Might not reach there. He won't. That's a boundary. Very dangerous shot that from Mani.
Absolutely. I mean, I think that edge just saved him. And just be very careful. The one that darts in from Gopa Kumar, that's the dangerous one. That's the wicket-taking one. And that's exactly the one which we're referring to. Easy take for Ranjit Mani. Closing the face of the bat too early. And that has been the strength of Gopa Kumar. Getting the ball in, trying to attack the stumps. You miss, either it hits the pads, either it hits the wickets, or if you're using your bat, takes the leading edge.
So there's another one going down. It's Mani who departs here. And he will be very disappointed. He departs for 7 of 8. Gopa strikes in his second over. 4 down now. Final delivery of Gopa's second over. Very well bowled again. And that will be a dot ball to finish. 12 bowls, 79 for 4. Sham is back in the attack. That was a wide ball. Yasin just patted it away towards the fielder at a deep backward point. They will pick up a single.
And that was played to Krishna Kumar, who's very quick. Had there been any other fielder, it would have been certain too. 8 more overs to go here.
That's pushed away straight to the fielder. That will be another dot ball there. So Akmal and Yasin have to get a partnership going. Don't really have much of an option here. 80 for 4. They started losing wickets. They lost 4 wickets very quickly. Full delivery, nicely driven. He's running the first one hard. Has hit it wide of the fielder. They're coming back for the second. And appeal for a run out. I think he's home.
Yes, the first impression definitely was comfortably home there. But yes. Easy in. And I would definitely, umpire like Mujahid would not want to waste the time here. That was a pretty obvious one.
Played away towards the offside. Not done very comfortably. But the single will be quite comfortable indeed. Yasin on strike. Goes for the big shot. Hasn't timed it. But it will be safe, so they will pick up another single. Last ball of the over coming up.
I think these are those mid-overs where you would, as a bowling side, you would want to capitalize on the situation and try to cut down on the runs that you're conceding. Now that's a bad delivery from Sham Ramesh. Wide outside the off stump, and when you're not, the batters are not able to convincingly get runs, that's not the way you've got to be giving it easily.
Sham otherwise has been pretty decent in this over. Of course, the first over was expensive, but then he's not someone who bowls too much with the new ball, does he? Comes back in, pushed away, straight to the fielder. Dot ball to finish the over. 13 bowled, it's 85 for 4. Lovely shot there from Yasin. Gets a boundary down the ground. He's been looking dangerous. And he goes uppish again into the gap away from Intezar. But there is a sweeper who will cut it off. So they will come back for 2. That's good running between the wickets. Has been slightly expensive. That is something that we have seen. Time for a change in voices as well. Alongside me now is Nadeem, that's it. Upishly lands safe. Another single.
Thank you, Nishant. Well, after having a very good start, they suddenly lost the 4 wickets. But the good news is that Yasin is playing on 27 and he has just faced 18 deliveries. He is one of those batters. JVC will like him to stay till the end to get maximum runs. Appeal for the stump, but denied by the umpire.
Yes, Gopal is someone who will always be bowling wicket-taking deliveries.
Well, the foot was little bit in the air, but the time the gloves of the wicketkeeper hit the stump, he was in already.
Quick single taken. Good running between the wickets there. Excellent work.
Well, out of these 93, 6 boundaries were hit and 4 sixes. And this time, another sharp single taken. Not a great throw coming up from the fielder.
Yes, a better throw. Could have been trouble for the batsman there. Not to be. 14 overs bowled. It's 94 for 4. That was tickled away. Wanted a quick single. I don't think the single was there. And the moment he released, he knew it wasn't the best of throws.
Oh, this time he's bowled him. Another one bites the dust. 5th wicket gone for JVC on 94. Look at that. Again, another cross-batted shot. It was closer to him, but he should have played straight. Yasin goes after scoring 28. Has faced Omar Yasin after scoring 28. Faced 20 balls. Has to depart bat. He has hit 2 sixes and a boundary, but not really a great shot coming up from him.
Siam to continue. Big appeal, big appeal. Umpire not interested. I think that was going down the leg side for sure.
Again, good, nice ball in dipper. Look at that, lot of swing. It was definitely going to miss the leg stump. Also a little bit high. Good judgment coming up from the umpire. Well, accept those openers, and after that, the last batter, JVC, has just thrown their wickets away. And again, appeal for the leg before, denied by the umpire again, rightly so. As we can see here on the screen, it was going to miss the leg stump again.
That would have definitely missed the leg stump.
Siam bowling well in 2.3 overs, have given 15 runs and already taken a wicket. And last 2 balls, there was appeal for the leg before.
They've got a great chance here to restrict JVC to below 130. Intizar has got a couple of overs remaining. Sham has found his rhythm. No timing on that shot, straight to the fielder. Another dot ball. This is good bowling. So wicket and then 3 dot balls. Excellent stuff from Syam Ramesh in the 15th over of the game.
Well, another thing which I'm seeing with these batters, they're trying to hit the ball. They're really not looking to take singles and doubles and play along with the swing. And that, one of the weakness which the batters these days carry. And this time, he hits in the air. There is a fielder coming under it. And he will take a comfortable catch to dismiss another batter.
Is going for the big shot there. Absolutely no timing on that one. And holds out to the fielder in the deep. That is the end of it then. Jakob departs for a duck of 4 deliveries. Hitting it off the toe end of the bat there. No timing whatsoever. And simplest of catches for the fielder. 94 for 6 in the 15th over now. Habib is the new man in. Play and a miss. Dot ball to finish the over. It's a double wicket maiden from Syam Ramesh. 15 bowls, 94 for 6. So Gopa into his final over here. It is going to be and clean him up. Habib is the man who is dismissed. Going for that big shot there. And he just couldn't get it right.
Well, Nishant, seems like the batters of JVC are going to miss the bus. The next bus leaving the bus station. The way they are playing, seems like most of them are big fan of tap ball cricket rather than leather ball cricket, because they are almost every ball they are trying to hit sixes rather than considering the situation. Nevertheless, JVC has lost 7 wickets on 95 and 15.3 overs.
Big appeal, big appeal. The finger goes up. Another one goes down. Gopa. He gets his man here.
No footwork at all. Akmal goes after scoring 5, first 10 deliveries. Wickets are coming almost in every over. 8 wicket goes after 96 JVC.
So Narain is the new man in. Gopa. Final ball of his over, of his spell. Push towards the fielder. Single taken. And 16 overs ball. It's, oh, they don't take the single, it seems. 16 overs ball, it's 96 for 8.
Oh, appeal for the leg before, close given by the umpire. What a beautiful Yorker. Ball hit the toe of the shoe before the bat came down. Beautiful ball.
Just get a feeling that probably it was, impact was outside the off stump there. That is my only concern. Otherwise, it looked pretty out, honestly. So Kiran Mohan departs for a 2-ball duck. Shyam picks up another wicket. And 96 for 9 is the score for Stallions. So Bilal Adil is the new man in.
Nishan, do you think they will cross 100?
Well, I really doubt that. Brilliant delivery from Shyam Ramesh, the way he's bowling. After that one expensive over, the way he is bowled is phenomenal here. Look at that.
Beautiful bowling. He's really not happy with himself because he wanted to bowl within the stumps. And definitely he has a lot of chances. The way the batters are playing, if you bowl within the stump, he has got definite chances of getting another wicket. Oh my God.
This is outstanding stuff from Shyam Ramesh. That is quality bowling against any opposition.
It seems like the competition is between the bowler and that he has to hit the stumps. Seems like that there is no bat involved in between.
Yes, probably just a lighter version of Waqar Yunus at his peak on his day. these are the kind of Yorkers that he would bowl. Just outside the off stump. Excellent bowling again. He hasn't conceded runs for a long time now, Syam Ramesh.
Well, the way the game is getting on, it's actually the test of Siam that when he will bowl one delivery which will be pitched in toward the stumps. And I am sure that if he does that, batsman will be able to stop it. Yes.
He does. He does. So that is a dot ball. The Syam Ramesh, look at what he has done here. Double wicket made in the previous one, a wicket and yet to concede a run in this over. Can he finish it off in this over itself? Last opportunity for him. Right up there, and Adil blocks it out. It's a wicket maiden for Syam to finish a phenomenal spell. It's 96 for 9 after 17. Junaid picked up a couple of wickets up front, is back in the attack. He's final over this. Can he finish it off here? Narain gets bat on ball and they manage to pick up a single. Runs after 18 balls.
Well, this shows the way bowling is happening and the way batters are batting. Oh, another good delivery, inside edge, not convincingly played. And batter wants to change the bat. He's not happy with the bat, Nishant.
Well, for a moment I thought he's raising his bat because he got first runs. But he wants to change bat, it seems. Tapped away. Makes the save there. This might be an opportunity to get to 100, not quite. Just a single again. So 3 deliveries, 3 singles. 99 is the score. 2 singles in fact.
Well, if I can remember correctly, Nishant, I think they were without losing any wicket. They were playing around 50, I think. And how soon the scenario of the game got changed. And this time, played toward the leg side. And with this, they will definitely achieve the 100-run mark. 101 for the loss of 9, Nishant.
Oh, it's one shot. It's one shot, says the umpire. So just a 1-run scored there. 100 up any which way for JVC. Play and a miss. Dot ball. So next over should be bowled by Intizar is what I feel. We'll wait and watch.
Well, definitely JVC has achieved their first milestone. They already crossed 100. And I'm sure that, and this time another wide will be given by the umpire, yes. It's basically the test of the bowlers to hit the stumps.
Yes, bowl straight. That is the key. Force Adil and Narain to do something out of the ordinary. Big swing and a miss. Dot ball to finish the over. 18 bowled, 101 for 9. Sabir. Sabir to bowl his final over right up in the block hole. Dug out. 11 balls to go. Can JVC somehow just go and get 120 on the board? 100 runs achieved. Push for that next milestone, 120. Bowled him. That's all over. That is all over then. Absolutely spot on with that Yorker. That's what was needed. Bowl a good Yorker. He did that and job done.
Well, a lot of boards and Ws. A leg before happened tonight. JVC bundled out at 101. That means just 102 runs required by Colatta Chocolates.
That's the batting card. They got off to a good start. 20 of 14 for Shahbaz. Cheetah tried to hang around. 25 of 30. Yasin 28 of 20. But then they started losing wickets. And after that, it was a procession. 175, 0, 0, 0, 2, 2. Bowl out for 101 in 18.2. As far as the bowling was concerned, Ranjit and Intezar apart, everybody picked up a wicket. Gopa and Siam, 3 wickets apiece. Junaid, 2. And of course, a wicket for Sabir as well in the end. That's some lovely shots up front. Going for anything wide of the off stump. Hammering it through the offside, getting runs. Offside play was on point. Backed away and looked to go for that big shot. Good attempt. And that went even higher. Again over the offside, but this time bowling out. Then that run out. Brilliant fielding. That's how the possession started. Shamsu picked up another wicket in the same over. Intezar tossed one up and went for 6. Couple of sixes hit there. Then the leading edge producing the wicket. And after that, nobody managed to reach double figures. It was then wickets all around. Big shot attempted. Bowling out to the fielder in the deep. Cleaned up by Gopa. That leg before in his favor. Then a brilliant Yorker from Siam. Followed by the Yorker from Sabir to finish things off. Ball out for 101, which means the target for Colatta Chocolates to make a comeback in this tournament is 102 in 20 overs, required at a 5.1. We'll dive into a short break. We'll come back with the run chase.
On the leg side, played On the leg side.
All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. A very good evening to one and all. After the first innings, JVC Stallions managed to score 101 in their allotted 20 overs. 102 is just that target for Colatta Chocolates. Now, that's not going to be a big one, as we know the strength of the team Colatta Chocolates. They're the champions of the Bukhatar League, but it's a different format. They did not get points on board in the very first game, but today is that open opportunity for them to get points as well as cover up their net run rate. 102 is to get, and we're talking about a required run rate of 5.5 to start this run chase. In fact, 5.1 to be precise. And it's going to be none other than the captain Ranjit Mani and the wicketkeeper Vishnu Ramesh making their way to the center. Now, it'll be really interesting to see what strategy they come out with. Do they focus on their net run rate, or do they want to try and get victory? Just a victory. Joining me in the comm box for another time here, and I believe for the last time tonight, it's going to be Nadeem. Welcome back, Nadeem.
Thank you, Asim. Well, you are quite optimistic. For the last time means only for 5 hours, and you expect that within 10 hours they will be able to achieve the target.
Well, with the way our stints have been planned and poised, I mean, it's going to be tough for us to come back together in a partnership in this innings for sure.
Let's find out how the bowling, that JVC has got. Their batters have definitely disappointed us, except that opening pair. And let's see how the bowlers balls.
I think a lot would be relying on Imran Cheetah. He will be one of those bowlers to look out for unless he is injured. And said before, Vishnu Ramesh, he'll be the man taking strike alongside Ranjit Mani, the captain of team Colatta Chocolates. Now, he's been trusted with a lot of responsibilities here. And just as we say, it's going to be Imran Cheetah.
Yes, exactly. Right arm, fast, medium, first ball.
Slightly keeping low there on the first occasion, on the first delivery. And will be interesting to see how these two plan this run chase out. Do they go berserk in the power play, or do they try to just hold their horses and get the game deep?
Well, for me, I think it's a chance for them to, judge the wicket, stay on the crease, try to middle the ball. But they have some other plan, and one bounce over the boundary at extra cover position, in fact, a deep point position for a 4.
I think that's the right approach coming in from Vishnu Ramesh and Ranjit Mani. They won't find such opportunities, to have an early closure to the game and get some points as well as net run rate on board. Having said that, they've lost the first match. They would want to cover up the deficit, and you won't get a better opportunity than this by, reducing the opponents to 102. And if the opponents continue to play this same way against the other teams in the group, then that advantage that you might have now will be taken away.
It's a very good opportunity for Colatta Chocolates, actually, since they lost their first game. Definitely, if they can achieve this target within 10 overs or 10 hours or maybe 11 or 12 hours, they can definitely have better points on the scoring card. Imran to Vishnu.
Played it straight and just gets of the shoes of the bowler. That was hit hard and a dot ball.
Imran Cheetah earlier on, he started well with his bat before he played that cross shot and bowled out. Now he has to do the roll with the bat, and this time cross-batted shot missed by the fielder, but batters have decided not to run. Another dot ball. Well, the intentions of the batter is very clear. They are definitely aiming to hit boundaries and sixes so that they can achieve their target as fast as possible.
Absolutely, Nadeem, and why not? You don't get such opportunities. Played, but straight to the fielder. They managed to sneak in a single. And that was a risky one, though. Single of the last ball, and end of the first over. Colatta Choclates 5 for no loss. And it's going to be Yaqub who's going to start here the proceedings from the SCA end. Qasim Yaqub. Short delivery, pulled, and that's going to be the first 6 of this run chase. Vishnu Ramesh getting underneath that short delivery and pulling it nicely and to perfection.
Beautiful pull shot. Nicely under it and well in control. Played a beautiful 6. Vishnu has scored 11. So is Colatta Chocolate.
Here comes Qasim Yaqub to ask another question. Question asked, answer given, flat batted. And that was a short arm jab coming in from Vishnu Ramesh towards mid-wicket. We'll have to wait for the signal here. But let's look at it again. What a powerful looking shot. Almost. Just slightly short. For another 6. 10 in 2 here for Vishnu Ramesh.
Well, beautiful shot. A treat to watch that shot. A bit glimpse of Ricky Ponting and Umar Akmal, the way they played this shot. And definitely the way Virat Kohli plays these shots nowadays. And this time he plays uppishly. There is a chance for the fielder. Taken.
That's a comeback and the bowler has the final laugh here. Qasim Yaqub bowling it short. He went to have that uppercut, not getting it from the middle. And Imran Cheetah making no mistake. That's the end of the first wicket here. Vishnu Ramesh making his way back to the pavilion. And Colatta lose their first wicket. Vishnu Ramesh out for 15 of 9 deliveries. That's the first casualty. Hari Prashant is the new man in. Short delivery and gets off the mark immediately. No wasting time here, my friend. Half tracker meant to be punished, and he punished it to perfection.
Well, look at that. I mean, a little short, and it really doesn't matter whether it's Vishnu or Hari is playing. First ball, a little short, a beautiful pull shot coming up from the batter. Full in control, confident, and he grabs a boundary.
Well, some tips out there from the dugout of JVC Stallions. Another short delivery, and results even better. It's on the roof. Hari gets a boundary and a 6. Works in a different chronology. The over started with a 6 and a boundary. And now Hari gets a boundary on the first ball, 6 of the second. And someone needs to speak to Qasim Yaqub that bowling short pitch deliveries is not going to be easy here on the Sharjah Cricket Stadium surface. You might be successful in cement cricket by fearing the batters, by bowling those short pitch deliveries, but not here, my friend. These are cricketers with experience.
Absolutely, Asim. And this time inside edge, lucky, Hari. It could have easily hit the stump. Well, talking about those short pitch deliveries, look at that.
That was close. That was very, very close. It could have been a same replay. 6 and a boundary wicket, 6 and a boundary wicket. Not to be so on that occasion. 2 overs gone, 25 for 1. Placing it, going in that direction which he loves to play there, Ranjit Mani. Imran Cheetah, who bowled a Cheetah first over, conceding 5 runs. And in those 5 runs, 4 dot balls.
Well, good over that was, but Ranjit has just played his first delivery after 2 overs.
I mean, did not get on strike there. Again, a swing there down the onside, and Ranjit Mani will get his first boundary. Likes to play in that zone and played it to perfection.
Well, beautiful shot again. It went in the gap. Good attempt though by the fielder, but not enough. And another boundary got added to the score from the bat of Ranjit. So Ranjit joins the batters and off the mark with the boundary. This time Yorker length ball played straight down the ground for a single.
Now that was a brilliant comeback here coming in from Imran Cheetah. He knew that Ranjit Mani is going cross-batted. He tried to get as full as possible into the Yorker zone and executing it to perfection. All Ranjit could do on that occasion was just tap it down for a single. That's good strategy coming in from Imran Cheetah.
Yeah, definitely. Imran is one of the senior bowler playing for JVC, and after getting hit for that boundary, he bowled a beautiful ball right on the money. And now then he will be up against Hari, who is in hurry. Asim playing on 10, just faced 3 deliveries.
Hari Prashant, we know how glorious he looks when he plays those shots. And that has been carved away towards the backward point, will just be a dot ball. Now, Shahid, well, we've seen he's amongst the top run getters in the UAE circuit in B division, B and C division cricket. And he is a very, very lethal aspect to the game, especially in that format. But you got to be very, very on top of things when it's about basics. Nicely worked around for yet another single. Looking for two. And look at that. This is excellent stuff here from Ranjit Mani. Just pouncing on the opportunity there. Slightly lazy in the field. And they will pick up two.
First of all, nicely played, and look at the game awareness of the batter who had to come back. He immediately turned back and called for the two, and that little laziness of the fielder cost them another run. Good running between the wicket by both the batters.
Good stuff, yeah. Hurry to face again. Good delivery, very good delivery. I think if you are Imran, you are unlucky. That was a typical fast bowler's Yorker. Look at that, shaping away, and how did that miss the stumps?
Well, very close, beautiful Yorker length, and really unlucky that it cost him a boundary, but beautiful ball. This will definitely boost his confidence, and it should boost the confidence of his fellow bowlers. Meanwhile, Colatta Choclates have scored 36 for the loss of 1 after 3 overs.
Three overs gone here, and immediately we see spin introduced here. And that was tossed up, a loopy delivery, and finishing it right underneath the bat. Akmal has been introduced here. We'll have to wait and see what is the approach that these two batters have. Just have three fielders on the onside. Very interesting field setup. And I think he's just trying to overdo things here. Just drifting out on the offside.
This time again, a tossed it up delivery, lot of flight in the air, but the length cost the batsman only a single. In fact, he could only manage to get a single on that particular delivery.
Well, you got to be approaching this sort of a bowling in a different way. Just step down, take the ball on full, and then try to play your shots. Because if you let the ball dip right in front of your eyes, you'll not be able to come underneath it and play a big shot. And that's worked around towards the cow's corner. And Manikananda keeps it down to a single.
Well, stepping down can be a very good option. Still, I mean, only 2 to 3 deliveries are bowled out. I'm sure that if it continues like that, batters will definitely step out. And this time, he's bowled out, played across the line, and Akmal strikes.
Now he bowled it a bit slower, tad slower, ball turning and going through the gate. He is ecstatic there, Akmal. And Ranjit Mani playing across the line, missing it completely. The captain departs for 6. Colatta Choclates lose their second, 38 for 2.
Well, second wicket fall for Colatta Chocolates on 38. And Hari is playing on 17, has faced 7 deliveries, but it's Nikhil who will be facing Akmal, who was absolutely over the moon after taking that wicket.
Now played it in the gap. The fielder, I'm not sure if he was positioned correctly there. The mid-off was standing way too wide. All he had to do was just place the ball. He was standing way too wide. He was almost at the short extra cover region. And I think that's not a good setup here. Keeper should be right on top of things in terms of adjusting the field. And I think they have just let Nikhil Srinivasan sneak in that gap.
Yeah, definitely. I think this is definitely wicket keeper role. And but after getting that wicket, they got carried away, didn't really focus what's happening over there. And Nikhil grabs a boundary on the first ball itself.
I think a good delivery here to end the over. 4 overs gone. Colatta Chocolates 42 for 2. Time for another spin here from the other end. It is Kiran Mohan coming into the attack. Starts off with a loopy, tossed up delivery. And Hari Prashant just gets a single of that ball. Will be interesting to see what sort of approach does Nikhil Srinivasan comes out with. Usually likes to take time. And if Colatta wants to finish it off today earlier and take the advantage of that net run rate, Nikhil will have to step out from his comfort zone and play, a bit quicker than he usually does.
Let me tell you, Asim, I have seen Nikhil hitting 100 on probably 35 to 40 balls. I have seen him making 100 on 35 to 40 balls in one of the game, not here, not in this stadium, outside, but probably he has hit 9 to 10 sixes in that game. But as far as Sharjah Cricket Stadium is concerned, I have seen him playing before also. He plays a bit slow. Let's see how he handles these tossed up deliveries.
Well, would definitely love to see that version of Nikhil. Haven't seen that, but don't take credit away from that sort of an approach. That's a full delivery. And what a shot here played by Hari Prashant. And Hari asking for a no ball. And looks like it was dipping. Ball would have finished off way below. But all what matters is in what position was Hari Prashant in, because he was standing tall and still the ball was above the waist. So pretty surprising that call coming through.
Yeah, it is surprising, but he has a right to basically inquire with the umpire. There were a lot of objections happened on Virat Kohli on the day from the other side, but and look at that.
No, definitely not. That's dipping. I think right call made by the umpire. Spot on, Mujahid once again. Coming down the track and playing it towards extra cover. This is good looking shot here from Hari. He's not trying to hit it hard. Mind you, he is just trying to place the ball, taking it on full And all what he wants to do is just find gaps and get those boundaries.
Beautiful shot, inside out, and as you said that he's just trying to time the ball, and the shot in which he has hit a 6, that also, you know, how easily he has played that shot. It was not an easy shot. When the full toss is bowled by a spinner at that height and you're hitting him down the ground, a straight 6, it's not easy. Usually batsmen like to play toward the leg side, and this time he plays straight, couple of bounces in the hand of the fielder.
Well, he would have been wondering why did he choose to play on the onside where he could have easily chipped it over the mid-off fielder. Not to be so. A single taken, 5 gone. Colatta Chocolates 55 for 2. And it's Akmal who's going to continue. No change in the bowling there, and nudged down for a single. And joining me in the combox for yet another time, Nishan Majetia. Welcome.
Thank you very much. For a moment, I thought it's Ajay Jadeja batting here. That white floppy hat there. Hari showing a different side of him.
Well, different side of him in terms of the looks, but yes, approach-wise, but quite similar that we've known Hari for.
Yeah, the inside-out boundary over cover just when I stepped into the com box in the last over was brilliantly struck indeed. Nikhil on strike now. Straight back to the bowler, that is a dot ball.
Now he's giving the ball a lot air there, Akmal. Just not able to come underneath the ball because he's trying to pitch it too full. Ball dips right in front of the bat. Not on that occasion. That should be out. That should be out. And it is gone. It was hit straight. And missing the line completely there, Nikhil Srinivasan. And not sure why he is hesitant to walk out. Yes, the ball definitely hit on the thigh, but he was sitting down. You need to be baking in that sort of an understanding that when you bend down, you are cutting that probability of that height unless the ball is really pumping up. Not to be so on that occasion. Colatta lose the third. Taimur is the new man in, and he just works it around for a single. So what a spell here in the power play by an off spinner who's looping the ball in the air, and I think you can't be asking for more.
And they say off spinners who are conventional don't really have much of a chance in T20 cricket.
Well, if you have that sort of a loop and if you're finishing right on the crease, I think you definitely have a chance.
Even Hari is giving respect.
Well, Hari is in no hurry against this bowler. He's bowled brilliantly. Akmal was a dot ball there. Now he steps down and he has to walk back. Akmal picks up his third. Now, what's happening in this game, Nishant?
Well, this is incredible stuff. We are coming down the track there, going for the big shot off the outside half, and the catch taken. Akmal is on a roll.
Colatta, they lose their fourth. And it is Hari Prashant, the big man, walking back to the pavilion. 30 of 15 deliveries for him. Colatta Chocolates, 57 for 4 after 6.
So another spinner, off spinner comes in who loops the ball as well. It's Adil into the attack.
And he's not the first Adil who loops it up in the air, Nishant.
Oh, that Adil is my favorite.
Is it because of the loop or is it because of the effect after the picking up the wicket?
I think a bit of both. Start with the loop, and then when he picks up the wicket, he's so charged up. He charges everybody up.
That video of his picking up a wicket dancing has become so famous and viral on TikTok, mind you.
TikTok star.
I mean, such moments are definitely needed in the field of play at times, just to give us those moments up in the air. And that's going to be a 6. Junaid Shamsu showing his intentions out here.
Very clear. It's Shamshu's night tonight. Wickets for him, run out, and now with the bat, has got an opportunity to finish things off. I think they should carry on trying to score runs quickly. Why? Because they might lose a few wickets, doesn't matter. Wickets do not affect the net run rate. The number of overs they finish in will.
I think they should go after it because the kind of depth that they have in the batting will definitely be that decision-making factor. 64 for 4 at the moment. And that has been played back to the bowler. There's a misfield, but no damage here.
Final delivery of the over coming up. Slapped away. Wide of the fielder. Lovely placement. 4 runs for the taking. Nice way to finish the over. Expensive one from Adil. Struck very firmly. 7 overs bowled. It's 68 for 4. Akmal into his third now. On the pads, flicked away by Taimur. He's running the first one hard and a misfield. Should allow the second run to be taken quite comfortably there.
Now you can't be scoring goal in the game of cricket. And Taimur back on strike. They would want to finish it off as early as possible here, Colatta Chocolates. And it was a full delivery, carving it towards the point region. Will be a dot ball.
Look at those figures of Akmal. 3 for 10 in 2.2. In a game that has been dominated by the batting side. Good strike. Past the fielder. Inside the circle. Just a single. That'll bring Shamshu on strike. Shamshu is batting on 10 of 5. A 6 and a lovely boundary of the back foot. And that should be probably wide. Unless he's got a faint tickle on that one, the ball will trickle over the ropes. Leg by is signalled.
Well, very interesting here. Well, nowhere close to the pads. Only thing it could have hit was the bat. That was nowhere close to the pads there. Mujahid getting it wrong on that occasion. Very rare phenomena. 8th over in progress here. Colatta Chocolates 76 for 4. And I think that should be called as a no ball. That is called as a no ball. Ball is racing away towards the boundary. Junaid Shamsu will definitely come back.
I think Shamsu thought it will go for 4. That's why he didn't run. Otherwise they could have run 3. So free hit coming up then. Full toss, clubbed away, nicely done. That's gone for 6.
Big hit coming in from Junaid Shamsu's bat. Massive one. Out of the park. And the score moves on to 85. Just 17 runs to get in 73 deliveries. This was that big over that they were looking for.
And down the leg side, slog swept, it's gone for 6. That's about as flat as you can hit it. What a strike.
Junaid Shamsu is known for hitting those. And when he hits them, it stays hit. Powerful man on his pads. And he's not going to miss those that gift.
8 overs ball, it's 91 for 4. What a lovely slog sweep there. Very nicely connected. Away for 6. Yes, just about getting ready for a quick finish here, and that's the reason why Asim has quickly left the comm box to get ready for the post-match presentation, and in comes Nadeem. Just 11 more needed to win this game. Welcome back, Nadeem. How many overs do you think they're going to play?
Well, Nishant, thank you very much. I think that this should be the over. This should be the over. The way, especially the Junaid is hitting those sixes, and the way I have seen now Shahbaz is bowling those tossed up deliveries, my heart comes to my mouth every time.
Hasn't timed this one of the inside half of the bat, single taken.
We were talking about Colatta Chocolates. If they can achieve the target within 10 hours, it will be a, you know, something really very great going to happen to them, especially for their run rate.
Their run rate will definitely get a big fillip here after this win. Short ball pulled away. Straight to the fielder in the deep, just a single. Shahbaz bowling a tidy over here, just conceded 3 so far in 3 deliveries. 8 away.
8 runs required on 69 balls. Junaid playing on 23, just faced 10 deliveries. And he's the one going to face the next ball. And he hits it, didn't time it well, but it will land safely between 2 fielders. And he will get a couple of runs. So Colatta Chocolates just a stroke away from the victory. They need 6.
Yes, 1 shot away, and it's the right man on strike to finish it in 1 shot. Oh, misses it completely there. Dot ball, still a delivery to go, still has an opportunity.
No, I think the over is completed, and we have to wait, Nishant, for the next over. Colatta Chocolates has scored 96 for the loss of 4 after 9 overs.
Too far outside the off stump there. He allows it to go through. That's a dot ball. And he goes for it, Taimur, this time. Should look for 2. They will get it quite comfortably there.
Well, Narand has also got a chance to bowl here in this Guinness World Record holder stadium, Sharjah Cricket Stadium. He must be very happy bowling over here. And now then he is up against Junaid, who is trying to play every now and then a big shot. Still not able to connect 1. And he will get another 2.
Couple of runs added to the tally with that. So now they need 2 more, 100 up for Colatta. Hit down the ground, nicely struck, and they will amble across for a single. Scores level.
Well, 2 balls remaining in this over, 1 run required. Is this the match for Colatta Chocolate? Yes, it does. Junaid just punches it away and gets a single. And with this, Colatta Chocolates has won this game by 6 wickets. Taimur has scored 12, Junaid has scored 26 on 13 deliveries. A very comprehensive victory coming up for Colatta Chocolates.
Yes, they'll be absolutely delighted with this victory. This was a much needed big win for them. because they definitely wanted to bring their campaign back on track. And of course, once they managed to bowl the opponents out for 101, it was easy pickings for them. They lost wickets early, but Hari produced a brilliant cameo 30 of 15, and then Junaid 26 of 13, ensuring that there was no damage despite the 3 wickets that they lost. And they finished with 102 for 4 in 9.5 overs. Akmal, the pick of the bowlers, his last over was expensive, 3 for 24 in his 3, 1 for 20 for Yaqub in his solitary over. Those were the 4 wickets picked up. The others went wicketless and hardly had anything to do, really. That's what happened. JVU Stallions won the toss, elected to bat, could manage only 101 in their 18.2 overs. Brilliant bowling by Shyam, Gopa and Junaid. 8 wickets between them. And of course, Junaid produced that run out as well. Yasin, Cheetah and Shahbaz got to 20s but couldn't really kick on. In reply, despite a 3-4 from Akmal, Colatta Choclates romped home in a campter as they finished with 102 for 4 in 9.5 overs. Thus, winning the game by 6 wickets with 61 balls to spare. That's the match coming up tomorrow. Sona Gold and Diamonds will take on 7 districts who are really uphill after winning that game yesterday. We'll be back with all the action live from the Sharjah Cricket Stadium tomorrow. Of course, for now, what we'll do is we'll dive into a short break. When we come back, we'll have Asim with the presentation ceremony.
वो कंपैरिजन कर रहे हैं ये मैं कह रहा हूँ
कि यहाँ अच्छा हो रहा है वहाँ अच्छा नहीं हो रहा. Check, mic check. Mic okay? आपने देना है ना उनको, तो ऐसे करके आपने उसको हैंड ओवर करना है. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the post-match presentation of the SkyExchange.net CBFS T20 League Season 2 powered by FanCode. Now, before we begin, I would like to thank the entire Sharjah Cricket and the administration involved behind the scenes in support of hosting a tournament of such a high quality, and also would like to take this opportunity to thank all our sponsors and partners, starting with the title sponsor SkyExchange.net, our streaming partner FanCode, event partner TCM, toss partner Arba Sports Services, associate partner rsuit.com, support sponsor Toyom Sports Limited, and 7 Districts being our merchandise partner. This was the 8th game of the tournament played between Colatta Chocolates and JVC Stallions. Winning the toss, electing to bat first, they collapsed at a mark of 102 and was comfortably being chased down by Colatta Chocolates in a matter of under 10 overs with 6 wickets. Now I have Iftikhar Ali, the respected ICC member, our match referee, and he'll be handing over the man of the match, sponsored by our Souk player of the match. It is Junaid Shamsu for scoring 26 runs and picking up 2 wickets. He'll be receiving a gift hamper from rsouk.com, and he will also be receiving a gift voucher. That will be a discount voucher of 20% on all the products purchased from rsouk.com. Junaid, first of all, congratulations. Amazing performance with the ball. I mean, it's been a while that you have held the ball and coming out and performing such, on a day that mattered. I mean, tell me about your feelings.
Thank you, Asim. First of all, thanks for the Colatta management. After a long time back, I come to bowl first time. You know very well, after injury, I come to bowl. Then, Alhamdulillah, the day is good. So wicket also, you know very well the wicket. So Alhamdulillah, I can do well. So batting also, the target is 101. So I think it's okay. For me, it's, you know very well how to play. So it's okay.
So a very ideal situation to send you up the order, slightly promoting you up. I think the idea was to put curtains onto the game as early as possible and have that advantage of net run rate, right?
Yes. That's already we planned, because before turnover we can chase. That's good for our run rate. So we planned it. Alhamdulillah, we done.
Well, do you see yourself bowling regularly in every match now, Junaid? You are very confident with your spell that you bowled.
After I think before 3 years, before I got an injury shoulder. After that I come back. Who will give chance, I can do. So Captain Ranjit Mani give a chance to perform. Alhamdulillah, I done.
Well, all the very best for the upcoming games. Congratulations again once for this performance. That was Junaid Shamsu, our man of the match. And that's it from the post-match presentation. We'll be live here again for another exciting battle here tomorrow, live from Sharjah Cricket Stadium. Stay tuned. Have a good night. played here, especially in this time of the year to play cricket in Australia. And that's a direct hit, and it is gone. Is there anything that Junaid Shamsu would do wrong? Nothing is the answer. Directed was needed, directed is what he got, and that is the second wicket here.
Looking for a quick single there, directed, he was not even in the frame. And sharp call by the umpire.
Now, Junaid taking one. And that's exactly the one which we're referring to. Easy take for Ranjit Mani. Closing the field of play at times just to give us those moments up in the air. And that's going to be a 6. Junaid Shamsu.
Slapped away. Wide of the fielder. Lovely placement. 4 runs for the taking. Full toss. Clubbed away. Nicely done. That's gone for 6. And down the leg side, slog swept, it's gone for 6. That's about as flat as you can hit it. What a strike.
played here, especially in this time of the year to play cricket in Australia. And that's a direct hit, and it is gone. Is there anything that Junaid Shamsu would do wrong? Nothing is the answer. Directed was needed, directed is what he got, and that is the second wicket here.
Looking for a quick single there, directed, he was not even in the frame. And sharp call by the umpire.
Now, Junaid taking one. And that's exactly the one which we're referring to. Easy take for Ranjit Mani. Closing the field of play at times just to give us those moments up in the air. And that's going to be a 6. Junaid Shamsu.
Slapped away. Wide of the fielder. Lovely placement. 4 runs for the taking. Full toss. Clubbed away. Nicely done. That's gone for 6. And down the leg side. Slog swept. It's gone for 6. That's about as flat as you can hit it. What a strike.